Hey, welcome back to another episode of Mikey's Music Reactions. And for today's episode, I am very, very excited and very, very nervous at the same time. There's a lot of anticipation with this one. This band that we're covering today was one of my favorites in my teen years. Um, I just remember when uh, I first discovered them. I actually, I was usually in my group of friends, I was usually the one discovering new music first and introducing it to the group. But I remember I had this friend, Chris, and he discovered this band first. And he introduced it to me, and he was like, "Oh, you're gonna love this," and he was absolutely right. Absolutely loved it. I love multiple of their songs, multiple of the albums. Um, just an amazing band. And, unfortunately, there's been a change to this band. Because the band we are covering today is Linkin Park. And unfortunately, we all know about Chester Bennington's, you know, uh, tragic early ending, right? So, you know, th- this is why this is so um, exciting, but also nerve wracking for me. So, again, I love this band, but now Chester's not around anymore. He's no longer in the band. So the band is moving on with a new singer. I should have looked up the new singer's name. I don't even know her name. But they have moved on. And anytime there's change, a major change like that in a band, it could totally affect the sound. And, um, maybe it changes things um, in a great way and still love it. But there is the potential where it is such a change that I end up not loving it to the point where I don't like it. And that is scary because this is a band that's been around, you know, for me in my life for the last like 25 years or so. So you know, uh, I don't want to feel like, oh man, now the band's gone downhill because they moved on with a new singer. So we're gonna find that out today. This is Linkin Park Emptiness Machine, the Emptiness Machine. Um, and I really have been waiting for this one for a long time. Again, anybody who follows the other content I make, whether it's like the Daily Fortnite podcast or the Seattle Sports Show or any other of the other random uh, shows and content that I make, you'll have heard me mention that I've been wanting to do this music reaction channel because like music for me is like the number one source of entertainment in my life. It's always been my most favorite. Um, but when I got the idea to start doing it, uh, you know, I got really sick. My family got really sick, and then it hit like the busiest time of the year for work for me. So I just never got a chance to do it. So I've been wanting to record a bunch of these songs and get like a bunch banked up so that I'll have actual content to put out when I first start this channel. Um, and I just never got around to being able to do it. But I knew, again, around the time that I knew I wanted to do this was the time that Linkin Park was coming out with a new album with a new singer and everything, So I wanted to check it out right away, but I knew I wanted to do it for the channel. And then I just, was like, again, too sick to record and make a new channel and everything. So um, at this point, this song it actually came out 3 months ago now, and it already has 84 million views. So it's, I mean, obviously a lot of people got to be loving it. Maybe there's new Linkin Park fans, and there's got to be a lot of old Linkin Park fans included in that too that are loving it. So again, that gives me, um, you know, some optimism that this is going to be good and that I'm going to be satisfied and happy with the change. But we're going to find out. And again, before we get into it, the Emptiness Machine. What do I think that could mean? Well, Linkin Park, a lot of their songs were about being disappointed in, family or friends and them not supporting you the way you wanted to be supported. Like, I know the members of Linkin Park, a lot of them, would not feel like the support from their parents, or they wouldn't feel the support from friends or loved ones, and that would leave them feeling empty, right? Because like the people that you feel like they're the ones that you would expect and want the most, you'd want that support from and love from, you're not getting that from them. So the Emptiness Machine, I'm guessing that it's going to be something about, it's going to be something along those lines where they're feeling like they're just like going through the motions of this, and they're in this machine that is just leaving them empty. But let's listen to the song now, and let's find out.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine. Keep on lying to
Yo, that rocked. I'm excited. That was good. Oh, again, that
A
just
newsflash.
that relieves, or that that removes a lot of fear, I should say, right? Because again, there was a lot of fear going into this. One of your favorite bands. Um, how are they going to be with a new singer? How is that going to change his sound? Well, I'll tell you right now, they still sound like Linkin Park. Still got that signature sound. And oh gosh, I need to look it up right now because I need to pay. I need to give flowers. Um, should have looked this up early, but um, oops. Linkin Park, a new singer. Emily Armstrong. Oh, she's the same age as me too, born same year. But yeah, my goodness, does she have a powerful voice, powerful performance? That was that was that was awesome stuff. Um, yeah, again, that just totally, totally removed all the anxiety I had about this. Um, yeah, Emily was really good. The rest of the band still just as good as they always were. Now that I feel like now I've listened to this song, now I'm ready to dive into the whole album, right? Like I said, I was saving it because I wanted, and again, I was fearful. I was like, oh no, is my first reaction to uh, the new sound of the band, or the new lineup of the band, is my first reaction going to be a negative one? That's going to be a bummer. But thankfully, I can say that I am very pleased, very positive on it. And now I'm excited to listen to the rest. Uh, Again, it is different, right? Because it is Linkin Park, and you are used to hearing Chester there. So I'm not going to say that it's not missing that. It is missing it because in an ideal world, Chester would still be here and he'd still be making music with the band. But this was still very good, very good, and just sonically, again, the vocal performances were great. All the instrumentals, they were great. Lyrics wise, and I'm gonna go back and pull up the lyrics and look up some of these lyrics, but kind of what I got out of it, yeah, it just, yeah, it feels very much like what I would expect a Linkin Park song to be about. You know, you, um, talking, it's right in the beginning. Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. So, again, um, uh, like I said, we know that this is often a subject for many of the band members throughout Linkin Park history, right? Just having these feelings of, again, you can apply this to anything, especially if you look out at the lyrics throughout the song. This could be about feeling the disappointment in the emptiness that you get from family members. Again, it could be the emptiness that you get from a relationship if the other person is leaving you empty, not giving you, not making you feel loved. Um, you know, um, just again, right. This line here: I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you want me to be. again, that could be for any type of relationship. It could be, parental, where you feel like, oh, I had my dreams and I had my sights set out on this thing, but my parents, they had a different uh a different dream for me, and I gave up my personal dream to try to live out what my parents wanted. Or again, it could be a relationship where you say, oh, I had a certain view of myself, but this person, instead of me just being who I am, they said they loved me, but they wanted me to change into who they wanted me. So if you're in that kind of relationship, that maybe that person doesn't really love you, right? But maybe you feel like you do love that person, so you want to change for them. So you gave up who you were to to fit the needs of that person, right? And then again, that leaves you feeling empty. Yeah, but again, these kind of things, these kind of emotions, these kind of expression of these emotions in these types of songs, it always hits well with me. So it was done really well. To me, that's what the song is about, and I think that, yeah, you can find that. I know I can personally think of relationships I've had in my past where I've had that. Maybe you can feel that way too. But again, like I say, like, I want to know what this song means to you. Like, what do you take out of it? Not only do, like, we can look at the lyrics, we can analyze them and try to think of like what they meant by it, but I want to know what it means to you. Put in the comments down below, what does the song mean to you? How does it apply to your life, and how does it help you get through your day-to-day? A lot of times I listen to these kind of songs. I listen to this type of music. Usually I like to lean into a certain emotion that I'm having, and it actually helps me get through that kind of emotion. So is there something, is there a specific, emotion that this song brings out in you that this song helps you deal with? Or that, you just feel like you relate to it so much so that you feel that connection to that song? Let me know. Let me know how you like this song in general. Let me know, how do you like the new lineup for Linkin Park? How do you think, what's your opinion of Emily? I think she was amazing. I really loved it. I thought she kicked ass. And like I said, I'm excited to hear more of the songs that she's on throughout the rest of the album. So I'll be checking it out now that I've did my my first reaction to the new lineup now. But yeah, let me know what you thought of that. And then, yeah, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe. That'll really help me out. And then also in the comments, if you could, give me some suggestions for more songs that I should be listening to, that you want to hear me listen to. Again, one of the things that inspired me to do this was, I wasn't big into watching YouTube, but I started watching a little bit more YouTube, and I found music reaction channels, and it just gives me so much joy to watch other people, enjoying songs that I enjoy, and then, for the first time, or just trying to analyze songs that I love. And, I kind of want to bring that to other people. So if there's a song out there that you love and you absolutely want me to hear it and give my thoughts on it, let me know so that I can put that on the list, okay? And this song, this is definitely going on the playlist, all right? I'm thinking I'll start a public Spotify playlist. So all the songs that I end up liking that are good enough to go on the playlist, I'll put them on there so you guys can go check out that playlist. So, you know what, Mikey likes it. That's, I'm Mikey. Mikey likes it, all right? So maybe that's what I'm going to call the Spotify playlist. I don't have it up and running yet, but just now it just popped in my head. So That's probably what it'll end up being. But be on the lookout for that as well. Okay. All right, everybody. Again, thanks for checking this out. Keep rocking.